Alrighty guys, so first off, we are going to prime our lids with any eyeshadow primer. Next, you're going to go in with a blending color that's closest to your skin tone. Sorry. And you're going to blend that in, blend, blend, blend. Do it for both eyes. Blend, blend. Next, you're going to go in with a color that's slightly darker, and you're going to blend that in just a little bit under the first color that you placed on your eyelid. What we're doing here is we're building some intensity. Don't worry about being neat because we are a dead cartoon character, so your eyeshadow this time can be literally messy. It doesn't have to be neat at all. We're going for intensity, drama. What I'm doing here, I'm just building on top of those colors. So you're going to take another color that's slightly darker than the second color that you chose, and you're just going to blend on top. For me, I'm using browns. I'm doing a smoky eye, and I like to build my smoky eyes with brown eyeshadows. Again, feel free to change your color of choice. I just personally like how a smoky eye looks when you add some brown in there. So what I'm doing now, I'm just, blending it out a little bit, getting rid of some of those harsh lines. Again, you don't have to be neat, but I personally don't really like harsh lines, so I'm just kind of blending it out. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just building on top of those colors. Again, just a darker brown I'm using. Any brown color is good, as long as it's darker than the one that you previously used, and you're just going to put it in your crease. And you're just going to blend it right out. So what this is doing is you can see it's building intensity and it's making it look nice and dramatic, and that's what we're going for. Blend, my little babies, blend. Again, I'm just going over with the darkest brown now and just going over to make it look a little bit darker and more intense before I put my my blacks in. So for this part here, I'm just, again, blending it out. As you can see, my eyeshadow is getting a little bit more darker and intense. I'm going in with black now, and I'm blending it right out, just putting it in my crease on top of all those other browns that I use. So black is the last color that you're going to use, and you're just going to put it right in your crease. Try to avoid your lid as much as possible and blend it right in there. We want to kind of leave our lids free of color because that's what we're going to put our glitter on, and we want that to stand out the most. And we want everything around the glitter to be dark. So now I'm going to use eyeshadow glue. I ran out of glitter glue, so I decided to improvise. We're going to place that nicely on our eyelids there and just pat it right in there. Then I'm going to pick up a nice blue glitter, and I'm going to pat that right on top of the glitter glue. Sorry, that lash glue. And the lash glue that I use it dries transparent, so you don't really have to worry about it seeping through your glitter. Again, feel free to change the glitter color. I just went for more of a blue color, and now I'm just wiping up all the fallout. We're starting with our eyes first for this exact reason, because I had glitter all over my face. So you can use a makeup wipe or a baby wipe and just wipe that right off. Next, I'm going to go in with some eyeliner, liquid liner. Any liner is good. I just prefer the liquid liner. And we're just going to give us a nice wing. Feel free to skip this if you don't like wing liner. I'm really obsessed with it, so I decided to add it into this look. I felt it'd make it more dramatic. When in doubt, wing it out. Feel free, if you don't have liquid liner, you can use gel or whatever is comfortable for you. The previous clip I was just cleaning up, and now we're going to prime our face, and we're adding some concealer just to cover up my blemishes. If you don't have any blemishes, you can skip this step. Blend, 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 blend it out. Now I'm going to put some under eye concealer on to cover up those bags, because we want, even though Alice is going to be a Zombae, we still want her to look cute. then you're just going to blend that right out. Feel free to use your fingers. I was lazy and decided to use a brush. Next, I'm going to go in with my foundation. Any foundation is good. I went with my exact skin color. If you want to go lighter, you can. It'll give it a more dead effect, but I decided just to go with my skin color. And we're just going to blend that out, and then we're going to set our under eye. Time for contouring. We're just going to contour all around the face, your cheekbones, under your chin. Add in some highlight there because we want her to, you know, highlight to the gods. I'm just packing on some highlight. If you don't like highlight, feel free to skip that step. Now I'm just going to put in some blush to look nice and rosy. And I'm using a liner in my waterline, and I'm going in with the NYX Milk Pencil just under my eye to make it look more awake. And here's a quick clip on my brows. Now we're going to put some mascara on our lashes. Then we're going to top off with some nice red lipstick. Any red lipstick is good. Now here is Alice all glammed up. Time to make her a zombie. We're going to start off with some tissue paper. First, you're just going to kind of mark out where you want to put your cut neck. You're going to go in with some liquid latex and then put the tissue over it. What I did was I separated each sheet, and then you just kind of want to pack it on. It's kind of self-explanatory, so I'm going to let you watch step of putting the liquid latex on and then putting the tissue paper on top. And you're just going to layer it to make it as thick as you want it to be, and then you're going to put that to where you want your room. So I did my neck and the top of my brow. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go in with some colors under your eye to give that dead sunken eye effect. I'm using browns, maroons, darker colors just to make my eyes look a little bit more dead. And then I'm going to contour in with black. So I'm just going over my contour to give me more of like a dead sunken face and look. And I'm just doing that on my chest as well. I kind of want to look really, really dead, really, really dramatic. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and draw some veins to make it look like, hey, I haven't gotten any sleep. I'm bloodthirsty. And then you're going to go over your wounds with foundation just to make it look like it's your skin. And then I'm just going over again over the shading that I did. And then now you're just going to kind of pick at your latex and cut it open so that it looks like an open wound. And then you're going to shade it inside to make it look irritated. I'm basically using some brown colors. I go in with some maroon colors just to make the skin look nice and irritated. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the top of my brow. Again, the order of color that you're using, it doesn't really matter. There's no specific order that I did. Honestly, just do it till you like it. So I'm basically just shading now. Now I'm adding in some liquid blood just to give it that, oh my god, I just like, you know, got my neck sliced and now I'm bleeding everywhere. So we're just going to put that messily all over our neck. If you don't want blood to go on your costume, I advise to put like a tissue under so it doesn't drip down. And then I'm just taking a painter's brush and kind of like smeared it in, make it look a little bit more messy. And I'm going to do the same thing for the top. And now for my favorite part, scab blood. I'm adding scab blood to the top wound. I'm going to add some scab blood to my neck. This gives it a more realistic effect that, you know, you just got your neck slaughtered and you just cut the top of your face. I don't know. I wanted this to be a really gory look, and I feel like scab blood is the answer to life. When in doubt and you want to use gore and you're doing like a gory look, just scab blood. I'm going to put some scab blood on my nose to make it look like my nose is bleeding as well. It just makes the gore look a lot better. So I'm just literally putting scab blood all over my face. On top of the wound again to make it look more woundy and gory. Putting some on my mouth to make it look like, hey, I just kind of like, you know, bit into somebody's neck. And that's the finished look like. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it.